Welcome to Rapid Roundup, a series where we take several games throughout the week, do mini critiques on them.
I'll let you know what we think.
Have you ever played a game that forced you to continuously write down things so that you could remember them and progress forward? How do you feel about action RPGs like World of Warcraft? Are you a fan of those? You know what really grinds my gears? Are you a fan of old school base building RTS style games like Age of Empires?
If you've been on the internet, you've seen Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's basically everywhere.
Have you ever wanted to play medieval dodgeball? I feel like this is a stupid question, but did you ever play Devil May Cry? Do you enjoy arcade-style games even though it is 2018?
When I say roguelike, you say...
Dark Souls.
You love racing games. What if I told you that Metal Gear Solid was also a game you could play in the desert? Did you ever play Killing Floor?
I did play Killing Floor. Have you ever wanted to pilot your own ship and blow your friends out of the sky in Zero G?
I've done it in several games.
Hey M.
Hey Brax.
Have you ever played Skyrim?
Oh my god, of course. Are you a fan of Western movies?
Absolutely.
You know that game, that Mushroom Wars game?
I do remember that game.
You know those VR titles where you have to control a bunch of stuff in front of you, like Diner Dash Duo or Job Simulator? One of the earliest types of VR games was the throw a bunch of stuff game.
Really? Do you like puzzle platformers?
You know I do. Did you ever play Guitar Hero or Rock Band or anything like that?
Absolutely, I played both of them.
I found it, Brax.
What did you find? What is this?
I found the best VR game I've ever played. One of the most popular games for a while now is the game Ark. Have you played it?
Yes, I have played Ark.
Powerful, exhilarating, historical, masterful, highly anticipated, best. Words we as gamers use in an attempt to relay to others our feelings about the titles we play, the experiences we've had in those worlds. There's no denying the influence of older titles on the ones that come after them. Though they never admit it, developers play other games. They take ideas and absorb concepts and use those in games they develop. It's not surprising, it's commonplace and expected. Let's go ahead and say it right away. The most important game of all time is... actually, that's kind of difficult.
Stick to the shadows. Remain undetected. Use a disguise. Stay silent and never let the enemy know you are coming.
Alright, Counter-Strike fans, here we are for yet another Overwatch. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been more than a while. It's been 2 years. Because today is the 2-year anniversary of Crymor as a channel. And a lot of things have changed, obviously. Crymor is changing again. Yes, we change every couple of months, and this probably annoys some of you. I apologize, but let me explain. Crymor is not worth your subscription at the moment. I appreciate that you're here and that you're watching this video. I love the comments, and as any YouTuber does, I love the views. However, they are unearned. When I consider Crymor's content, it's not the best that it could be. It's not the type of content that you see posted to Reddit or with hundreds of comments and likes. It's basic, fairly low-effort content. We surveyed everyone on our Twitch and YouTube, blasted our survey into the descriptions of every video and every 30 minutes in our streams to try to understand what we were doing wrong. And the answer is really clear. We produce bad videos. And so Crymor is changing again. We will be producing one video a week, and this video will always be interesting. It may be a review of a game, but it will be for a reason. It may be a talks. It might be a list or a discussion. It could even be a rapid roundup style video of several small reviews. However, in every case, it will be worth watching. And if it's not worth watching, we won't publish it. We respect you, we respect your time, but we haven't been respecting you. So Crymor is changing again, and we really hope you'll come along with us. I bought my Vive on June 8th, 2016 and immediately jumped into the world of virtual reality. Since then, I've reviewed over 200 VR games, played hundreds more, streamed VR, shown it to friends and family, made it a central pillar of this very YouTube channel, gotten involved in the community, even made friends and viewers in major AAA game development studios who view this channel as a go-to for VR-related opinions and criticisms. If you haven't heard of Bully Hunters by now, you're probably not the type to read much gaming news or even browse gaming YouTube channels. It's been tirelessly covered, mocked, and is officially meme status at this point, and it reached that level in record time.
If you've been alive at any point in the past couple of years, you've heard about or played a Battle Royale game.
A new game is about to release. You've heard about it, you've hyped over it, but you're not sure you're ready to buy it. The first thing most of you will do is look at the reviews.
Consider for a moment how much of the knowledge that you possess was learned from video games. Would you say a lot? A little? None at all?
Medieval Shopkeeper Simulator just came out this past week. I hounded the developers about this game from the day I first heard about it, and my excitement only got bigger and bigger.
Is there something special about having a wall of video games that you can show off to your friends?
Valve has removed a controversial title from Steam.
I recently read an article about why you should be listening to video game soundtracks while you work, and it made me think about how important a soundtrack is to a game.
E3 came and went. New games were announced, trailers were shown, and the question of what looks exciting has been argued back and forth.
During the golden age of video game arcades, chiptune, or 8-bit music, became a staple of gaming culture.
Esports is the new promised land.
The late 90s set the foundation for modern gaming soundtracks.
Over the past few weeks, I've tried something new.
When Destiny 2 came out, most players were positive about the campaign and the improved storytelling that D2 offered. As our previous videos show, video games can be an interesting look into a variety of topics, even in unexpected ways.
When was the last time you played a zombie game? In case you missed it, QuakeCon was this past week.
I recently watched Red Dead Redemption's 2 official gameplay trailer, and some of the excitement I have for the game was immediately washed away.
Violent video games. It almost rolls off the tongue.
Licensed games normally receive a lot of criticism.
Typically, when you're told that a game you loved is being rebooted, remastered, remade, or reimagined, the feelings involved can be incredibly varied.
4 months ago, I gave a few reasons why Battle Royale games will never die out like many people hope for and talk about.
Telltale Games has, for all intents and purposes, closed their doors and ceased operations.
Fallout 76 is one of the most anticipated titles of the year, but it won't make a single dollar on Steam.
Choose your team, red or blue.
People are already talking about the PS5.
It's the First World War. Soldiers would fight to gain inches of progress and die to protect it.
In 1996, Fergus Urquhart founded Black Isle Studios.
Undertale is a game that took the internet by storm, becoming a sleeper hit on the scale of AAA.
007 GoldenEye is frequently cited as one of the most important games in history.
Not every video needs to be incredibly serious, and that's exactly why we wanted to do something fun. This video is all about spoilers, specifically about spoiling them.
Fortnite is full of dances and emotes now, and it's one of the most recognizable parts of the game.
The best game of the year. The best direction for a game. The best direction for vocal narration in a game.
The AK-47, one of the most famous, notorious, efficient assault rifles in human history.
A few months ago, we talked about how there were too many game launchers. Merry Christmas from Crymor. Thank you for being with us another year.
This year has been incredible for CMG.
Over 100,000 views.
Over 1,700 new subscribers.
You've been with us as we changed our format from doing 3 videos a week,
first impressions and rapid roundups,
to doing one much better video every single Monday.
We are happier making better stuff too.
We were quoted in our first ad, which was super cool.
And our pieces on Doom and Fatality got a little notice.
This year, we've put out less videos than we ever have, but put out the best videos we ever have. We're incredibly proud of the content we made in 2018. This has been a year of great stuff, and it seems you agree. Where are the gunshots or the knocks or anything? I'm just getting Bolt. I already hate his voice. I hate his voice so much. I hate Bolt so much.
On today's
The episode of The Golden Bolt, I'm looking at Spyro the Dragon.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
On today's
Episode of The Golden Bolt, I'm looking at Spyro the Dragon. Before I started looking for this game, and I am 6 minutes into looking for this game. This is like 7 or 8 minutes of Bolt saying, on today's episode of The Golden Bolt, we're looking at Spyro the Dragon. Looks like I've got some things to do!
On today's episode of The Golden Bolt, I'm looking at Spyro the Dragon.
I fucking hate you. I hope Spyro eats you. Oh! It's over! It's over! I can't deal with Bolt anymore!
On today's
Episode of The Golden Bolt, I'm looking at Spyro the Dragon. You've killed me.
Hello, Mike.
What are you doing?
Hello. Like I've got some things to do.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it! Oh no! Episode of The Golden Bolt, I'm looking at Spyro the Dragon.